Okay, Eden Joe, we're going to read The Bear Must Go On. Four woodland animals could not decide how to spend their spring day. I have an idea, said Rabbit. Let's put on a show. A show, said Bear. A big show, said Rabbit. The best show, said Squirrel. Show, 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 and other squirrel, or said other squirrel. We need costumes and real curtains, a stage, and invitations, lights, tickets, a seat. We need music, maybe birds with tiny hats, a chorus of crickets, refreshments. And I will be the note taker, said Bear. You don't want to be in the show? Asked Bear's friends. Oh no, he said. I'm much too shy. Just thinking about being on stage made Bear very nervous. But he hummed a little melody and felt like himself again. Everyone has shouted over each other, I need a hat. That's very important. Write that down, said Rabbit. I also need a hat, a tall hat. Write that down, said Squirrel. Don't forget little hats for birds, and others, said other squirrel. Hats and straps without straps. Their hats will fall off, and the show will be ruined. Bear gladly wrote it all down. He whistled a cheerful little tune, happy to remain hatless backstage. We also need tickets, said Rabbit. Shiny tickets. Very shiny, said Squirrel. Write shiny in big letters, Bear, said other squirrel. No one will come if the tickets are dull. Everything would be ruined. Bear surely didn't want anything ruined. He wanted everyone to come to the show, especially since he wouldn't be in it. So he wrote it down in big letters. As he did, he sang a sweet song, which made him smile. And the curtain, said Rabbit. It should be red. Write that down. The curtain should be green. Write that, said Squirrel. We need a sparkly curtain, said other squirrel, with sequins sewn in tightly. Even one loose sequin will ruin the whole show. Bear wrote, and he crooned the same little song. He was fine with any curtain, as long as he'd be behind it. Thankfully, everyone agreed nuts should be served. Walnuts, pistachios, almonds, hazelnuts, pecans, and coconuts. Bear wrote down the list of nuts. Together, the friends planned every detail. The programs needed fancy writing. The set would be painted in bright colors. A drum, bell, and flute were absolutely necessary. And 17 rows of 9 chairs each, they figured, would be enough. Bear wrote it all down. The friends worked late into the night. The sequins were sewn, the invitations sent, and the hats hatted. Bears shined tickets and sang aloud in the light of the moon. Everyone in the forest came, even the moles, who didn't get out much. Bear's heart thumped as he drew the curtains open. There was a great hush, and the audience waited. And waited. Rabbit looked at Squirrel. Squirrel looked at other squirrel. Other squirrel shrugged. It was silent, but for the chorus of crickets. Close the curtain. Is it just me, or did we forget something, said Rabbit. Something important, said Squirrel. Did we salt the nuts, said other squirrel. I'll check my notes, said Bear. Oh no, oh no, oh no, we forgot to write a show, said Bear. What do we do, said Rabbit. We're running out of time, said Squirrel. Other squirrel was too worried to say a word. But Bear had an idea. While we were working, I wrote a song. You can all go out there and sing my song. But we can't read your writing, said Rabbit. And we don't know the tune, said Squirrel. You need to sing your song, said other squirrel. I can't, he said. You can, they said. Bear looked at his friends. He could see how much they were counting on him. The curtain opened and Bear walked into the spotlight. His heart pounded. He thought about running away, but he didn't. He cleared his throat and let the big bear voice ring out across the forest. It was beautiful. In the end, the show wasn't ruined. A song was written, a bear found his voice, and 4 friends brought the house down. Sure, a handful of sequins came undone, some ferrets arrived late, 1 bird's hat fell off, and Bear forgot a few of the words. But it turned out those things didn't matter at all. Bravo, woohoo, bravo, bravo, encore. The end. Sweet dreams, sweetie. I love you so much. I see you soon. Good night.